Less than 24 hours ago, I dropped a video and I talked about the possibility of NIO coming in with the 7,000 number on the weeklies. In fact, I said not quite yet, but I was hoping we would see a 4,000 or better number released in today's data, and we've got it. 4,400 is the number for NIO for the weeklies. That's from May 6th through May 12th. To be clear, this data doesn't come from NIO, but this is a really good number, and I'm going to show you a little bit of why I think it is. The trend, if you'll notice on the left-hand side, early in the months, we usually see lower numbers for NIO. But as you see, this is a bigger start for the month of May than what we've seen recently. And in fact, this as a 4,400 number on the weeklies in the middle of a month is really strong, because if you consider this was the end of April with 5,000, NIO has only hit 5,000 or better 5 times on the weeklies. And this is the first time that they've done it in the year of 2024. So that at the end of April, and now already we're approaching that number with 4,400, middle of May, very bullish on this. In fact, I do think that it's possible we could see a 7,000 number even within the month of May, probably at the end of the month, if we're going to see that kind of number. But let's just backtrack for a second, because the best number NIO's ever come in with off of the weeklies is 5,700. So I just want to see that surpassed in this month of May. But what a nice surprise. This is looking strong. Also a note, I think this is a typo. It's supposed to be 730 units for the EC6. I just wanted to mention that. But I love this breakdown because you can see the trend as it goes. And for those who don't know, I've been tracking this data. This is the 77th video that I've done dating back to the end of 2022 on the weekly data. Whenever I can get it, I try to share it. I want to have that bigger picture overview and recognize when we have positive trends developing like we do. A couple things in relation to that and what I'm thinking could be reasons. First of all, if you recall, or if you're not aware, you can pull it up, the third quarter earnings transcript from 2023. William Lee acknowledged that they should have brought in more sales personnel, more fellows is what they call them, at an earlier point. And so he kind of acknowledged that was a mistake on their part. It was the fall of 2023 when they brought in new sales personnel, but he said it would probably take them about 6 months to get trained up and really, before we would really see an impact in the sales. I think that could be part of what we're seeing. I also think the infrastructure build out, the development of power swap stations across China is also impacting, and specifically because it helps with the brand, the image, the awareness. I've got it, in fact, at the bottom of the screen. If you'll note, market awareness is the first major growth phase. The brand has to be known for people to buy it, correct? So in China, the biggest market and the most important market for NIO, I just wanted to see them become recognized throughout the country, and then we'll get a sense of where they're really at. So this is really important, and I think a positive and kind of fun time to be watching things, especially as the release of Onvo, their sub-brand, might give us a further indicator of just how well known the brand is, as that's going to be a more affordable vehicle offered to the mass market. Also, I have a question. I've never been on StockTwits, and I've even had people suggest that I should be on there, but because I've never been on the platform, I have no idea what to think about it. However, if you look down here, I retweeted something that I saw them put out, because this is a post they put out, and they were talking about NIO as a meme stock. And my thought was, well, NIO's not a meme stock. So that's why I kind of commented on that. But I wanted to just highlight it and ask people, are you familiar with the platform? How relevant do you think that is? For example, do you think a lot of Americans would consider NIO to be a meme stock? I certainly don't. It's not why I'm in the play, but it does make things more interesting, I think, especially as we've likely seen NIO stock squeeze in the past, and maybe it makes it even squeezier now, especially if shorts aren't aware of some of the fundamentals that NIO is getting in line. I've always been long-term with this as a play, and it continues to be that. But I'm curious what others are thinking, especially with respect to StockTwits. So please drop it in the comments and let me know so that I can then make a decision on if I want to maybe reach out to them or look at the platform and that sort of thing. I'm going to come back with more content. There's a lot more going on than I could possibly cover, but I wanted to get this data out, especially with a quick follow-up to my video from yesterday. 7,000, I think, is definitely in the cards, but I'll just be happy with NIO coming in at a new record by the end of May on the weeklies, and that would be a number higher than that 5,700, which was the best number that we had seen to date. So drop a like on the video, share it if you'd like, and either way, thanks for stopping by. Have a great day. I'll see y'all again very soon.